Welcome to my channel History Coins HD. If you love discovering hidden treasures and learning about rare US coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll reveal some of the most valuable coins that could be worth far more than you think. Stick around till the end, you won't want to miss what these rare gems are really worth. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to enjoy more discoveries in future. Let's dive in. Top 1, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Lincoln wheat pennies, specifically the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, a coin that many overlook but could be worth a significant fortune. By the end of this video, you'll learn everything about this rare penny, why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for it, and what you should look for to determine if you have a valuable one hiding in your pocket change. And of course, stay with us until the end, where we'll reveal just how much this coin could be worth, and trust me, the number might just blow your mind. So, grab your coin collection, sit back, and let's get started. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, a coin with history. The Lincoln wheat penny series is one of the most famous and widely collected coin series in the United States. It was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of Lady Liberty. By 1957, the wheat penny was nearing the end of its production. Just 2 years later, in 1959, the reverse design was changed from the familiar wheat stalks to the Lincoln Memorial, making the 1957 wheat penny one of the last in its kind. This already gives it historical significance, but certain rare varieties and errors make some 1957 wheat pennies extremely valuable. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a select few have become highly sought-after collectibles. But why? Let's break it down. The design and features of the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny. The 1957 wheat penny maintains the classic design created by Victor D. Brenner, which had been in use since 1909. On the obverse, front, side, you'll find a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the words, "In God We Trust," above his head, "Liberty" to his left, and the mint year 1957 to his right. The reverse, back, features the iconic two wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E Pluribus Unum above. But while the design remains the same as previous years, there are certain key factors that make some 1957 Lincoln wheat pennies extremely valuable. What makes the 1957 wheat penny so valuable? Most 1957 wheat pennies are worth only their face value, but certain rare conditions, mint errors, and high-grade versions can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Here's what you should look for. 1. Mint mark variations. The 1957 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a D. While both are common, some unique varieties exist that make them valuable. 2. High-grade coins, mint state condition. If you have a 1957 wheat penny in mint state, MS67 or higher, meaning it has no visible wear, a bright luster, and sharp details, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. 3. Rare mint errors. Double die error. Some 1957 wheat pennies were struck twice, creating a doubling effect on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. These can be extremely rare and valuable. Off-center strikes. If the coin was not properly aligned when struck, it could have an off-center design. The more off-center, the more valuable. Repunched mint marks, RPM. Some 1957 D pennies show signs of the D mint mark being stamped twice, which increases their value. Wrong planchet errors. If a penny was mistakenly struck on a different type of metal planchet, it could be a rare find worth thousands. Collectors go crazy over these error coins because they are one of a kind, and the rarer the mistake, the higher the price tag. How to check if your 1957 wheat penny is valuable. Now that you know what makes this penny rare, let's talk about how you can check your own coins to see if you have a fortune waiting to be discovered. 1. Look at the condition. If your penny is shiny, undamaged, and looks almost brand new, it could be a high-grade coin. The fewer scratches and blemishes, the better. 2. Use a magnifying glass. Closely inspect the date, lettering, and mint mark for any signs of doubling or errors. If you notice anything unusual, you might have a valuable coin. 3. Weigh the coin. A normal 1957 wheat penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours weighs significantly more or less, it could have been struck on the wrong planchet, making it very rare. 4. Compare with online listings. Check auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see if similar coins are selling for high prices. 5. Get it professionally graded. If you think you have a rare variety, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate it. A professionally graded coin always fetches higher prices at auctions. The big reveal: how much can a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny be worth? And now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to own a rare 1957 wheat penny in mint state condition with an error, it could be worth an astonishing $75,000. Yes, you heard that right. $75,000 for a penny that might be sitting in your collection right now. Of course, most 1957 pennies aren't worth nearly that much, but even standard high-grade versions can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, making it well worth checking your old coin jar. Final thoughts? Could you be holding a fortune? The 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny is more than just an old coin, it's a piece of American history with the potential to be incredibly valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about rare coins, this is one penny worth looking out for. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change, search your old piggy banks, and dig through your coin collection. You never know, you might just find a $75,000 treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next discovery. Top 2. We're diving deep into the world of the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but could actually be worth a small fortune. Many people overlook pennies, thinking they're just small change. But did you know that some rare Lincoln Wheat pennies can sell for thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars? That's right. And in today's video, we're going to explore why the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny is so special, what makes it valuable, and how you can check if you have one that could be worth an incredible sum of money. Stay with us until the end, because we'll reveal just how much this rare penny could be worth, and trust me, the number will shock you. Now, let's jump right in. A look back. The history of the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series is one of the most beloved and collected coin series in U.S. history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this iconic penny replaced the Indian head cent and became an instant classic among collectors. By 1950, the wheat penny had already been in circulation for over 4 decades, and it remained a staple of everyday transactions. However, what most people don't realize is that some of these 1950 pennies were struck with rare errors, special minting variations, or survived in pristine condition, making them highly valuable today. The 1950 penny was produced in 3 different locations: in Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; San Francisco, marked with an S. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a small percentage have become extremely valuable due to their rarity, condition, or unique errors. But what exactly makes some of these pennies worth thousands of dollars? Let's find out. The design and key features of the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. The 1950 Wheat Penny follows the classic design by Victor D. Brenner, which had remained unchanged since 1909. On the obverse, front, side, you'll see a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The words, "In God We Trust," inscribed above Liberty to the left. The mint year 1950 to the right. On the reverse, back, side, you'll find the iconic wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America. The phrase "E pluribus unum" at the top. While this design is common among wheat pennies, certain 1950 Lincoln cents have rare features that make them worth a fortune. Let's go over them. What makes the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny so valuable? If you're wondering what could make a simple penny so valuable, here are the key factors that increase the worth of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny. 1. Mint errors and variance. Double die error. Some 1950 pennies have a doubling effect on the lettering or date, making them rare collector's items. Off-center strikes. If a penny was misaligned when struck, it could have an off-center design. The more off-center, the more valuable. Repunched mint marks. Some 1950 pennies with a D or S mint mark were stamped twice, creating a unique and valuable variety. Wrong planchet errors. A few 1950 wheat pennies were accidentally struck on different metal planchets, making them ultra-rare and extremely valuable. 2. Mint state condition. Uncirculated coins. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. A 1950 wheat penny in mint state, MS65 or higher, with full luster, no scratches, and sharp details can sell for thousands. 3. Low mintage or special editions. While millions of 1950 pennies were made, certain rare versions with low mintage numbers or special characteristics have become high-value collectibles. How to check if you have a valuable 1950 wheat penny. Now that you know what makes these pennies so special, let's talk about how you can check your own collection to see if you have a valuable one. 1. Check the condition. If your penny looks brand new, with no wear or discoloration, it could be an uncirculated version worth hundreds or even thousands. 2. Use a magnifying glass. Closely inspect the coin's details. Look for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's face. This could indicate a rare double die error. 3. Weigh the coin. A regular 1950 wheat penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If your coin weighs significantly more or less, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. making it an ultra-rare variety. Point 4. Check for mint marks and errors. Look closely at the mint mark. If it appears blurred, doubled, or punched twice, you might have a repunched mint mark variety. Point 5. Get it professionally graded. If you believe you have a valuable 1950 wheat penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin will always sell for a higher price at auctions. The big reveal: how much can a 1950 Lincoln wheat penny be worth? And now, the moment you've been waiting for: how much can a 1950 wheat penny actually be worth today? If you happen to own a rare 1950 wheat penny in mint state condition with an error, it could be worth an astonishing $80,000. Yes, you heard that right. $80,000 for a single penny. Of course, not all 1950 pennies are worth that much, but even standard high-grade versions can sell for thousands of dollars, making it absolutely worth checking your collection. Final thoughts: could you be holding a hidden treasure? The 1950 Lincoln wheat penny is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history that could be worth an incredible amount of money. Whether you're a passionate coin collector or someone who just found an old penny in a jar, it's worth taking the time to check its details, because you never know, you might just have an $80,000 treasure in your hands. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching your old coin collections, check your pocket change, and inspect every penny closely. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next big discovery. Top 3. We're taking a closer look at a hidden gem in the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny. You might think it's just another old penny, but don't be fooled. Some versions of this coin are worth a staggering amount of money, and you might have one sitting in your collection without even realizing it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes the 1945 wheat penny so special, how to identify rare and valuable ones, and what you need to look for to determine if you own one of the most sought-after pennies in history. And of course, we'll reveal just how much the rarest 1945 Lincoln wheat penny has sold for. You won't believe the number. So, grab your magnifying glass and your old coin collection, and let's get started. The history behind the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny. The Lincoln wheat penny series is one of the most famous and widely collected U.S. coin series. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of the traditional Lady Liberty. By 1945, the United States was at the tail end of World War II. With the war winding down, the demand for materials like copper and zinc remained high, which had a direct impact on coin production. During the war years, the U.S. Mint experimented with different metals, even producing steel pennies in 1943 to save copper for the war effort. However, by 1945, pennies were once again being struck in their traditional bronze composition, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. While the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny was widely circulated, certain rare varieties and minting errors make some of these pennies extremely valuable today. Some are so rare that they are now considered true collector's treasures. The classic design of the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny. The 1945 wheat penny features the timeless design by Victor D. Brenner, which had been in use since 1909. On the obverse, front, side, you'll find a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the phrase, "In God We Trust," at the top, the word Liberty to the left of Lincoln's profile, the mint year 1945 to the right. On the reverse, back, side, you'll see the iconic wheat stalks. Flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America, the Latin motto E Pluribus Unum at the top. While the design of the 1945 Lincoln penny was standard, there are rare varieties that make certain versions of this coin incredibly valuable. Let's go over what makes some of them worth thousands. Why are some 1945 wheat pennies so valuable? Not all 1945 pennies are worth a fortune, but a few rare versions have been sold for extremely high prices. Here are the key factors that determine a 1945 Lincoln wheat penny's value. 1. Mint mark rarity. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny was minted in 3 locations: a Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, D mint mark; San Francisco Mint, S mint mark. The San Francisco version is often more sought after by collectors, especially if found in high-grade condition. Point 2. Mint errors that increase value. Double die error. Some 1945 pennies have a doubling effect on the lettering or Lincoln's profile, making them very rare. Off-center strikes. If the coin was struck off-center, leaving part of the design cut off, it could be worth a significant amount. Repunched mint mark. Some 1945D or 1945S pennies were struck with the mint mark stamp twice, creating a repunched mint mark variety that is highly valuable. Wrong planchet errors. A few 1945 pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks or silver planchets, making them extremely rare and valuable. Point 3. High-grade condition, uncirculated or mint-state coins, a 1945 wheat penny in mint-state condition, MS65 or higher, with its original shine and nowhere can sell for thousands. The fewer scratches and blemishes, the higher the value. 4. Special toning or color variations. Some 1945 wheat pennies have developed a beautiful natural toning over time, giving them a unique color variation that collectors find highly desirable. How to check if you have a valuable 1945 wheat penny. If you want to find out whether your 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is a rare and valuable one, follow these steps. 1. Examine the condition. If your penny looks brand new with no scratches or signs of wear, it could be a high-grade uncirculated coin worth thousands. 2. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Look closely at the date, lettering, and Lincoln's portrait for any signs of doubling, minting errors, or unusual marks. 3. Weigh the coin. A standard 1945 Lincoln penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If your coin weighs significantly more or less, it could have been struck on the wrong planchet, making it ultra-valuable. 4. Check for mint marks and errors. If you have a 1945D or 1945S penny, check if the mint mark appears to have been stamped twice. This is a repunched mint mark error, which could increase its value significantly. 5. Send it for professional grading. If you believe you have a rare 1945 wheat penny, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Professionally graded coins always fetch higher prices at auctions. The big reveal. How much can a rare 1945 Lincoln wheat penny be worth now, the moment you've been waiting for? If you're lucky enough to own a rare 1945 wheat penny in mint state condition with an error, it could be worth an astonishing $92,000. Yes, you heard that right. $92,000 for a single penny. Even standard high-grade 1945 wheat pennies can sell for thousands of dollars, so it's definitely worth checking your old coin collection. Final thoughts. Could you be holding a fortune? The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is more than just a piece of change. It's a piece of history that could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether you're a serious collector or someone who just found an old penny in a drawer, take the time to check its details carefully. You never know, you might have a $92,000 treasure sitting right in your hands, so what are you waiting for? Go through your coin collection, inspect every 1945 penny carefully, and see if you're the lucky owner of one of these rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our next incredible discovery. Top 4. We have an exciting discovery to talk about, the 1954D Lincoln wheat penny. This is one of those pennies that most people don't think twice about, but what if I told you that a rare version of this coin could be worth a life-changing amount of money? That's right, what may seem like just a simple old penny could be hiding incredible value. In this video, we're going to uncover the secrets of the 1954D Lincoln wheat penny, explore why some of these coins are highly valuable, and reveal what makes one of them worth an unbelievable amount of money. So, if you have a jar of old pennies lying around, now is the perfect time to check, because you might just have a small fortune sitting right in your hands. Make sure to watch until the end because we'll reveal exactly how much the rarest 1954D Lincoln wheat penny has sold for, and trust me, you don't want to miss this number. A look into the history of the 1954D Lincoln wheat penny. The Lincoln wheat penny series was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the wheat penny remained in production until 1958, before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Cent. By 1954, the U.S. economy was booming in the post-World War II era, and pennies were being produced in massive numbers for circulation. The Denver Mint, marked by the D Mint mark on the coin, was responsible for striking millions of 1954 Lincoln pennies, making them common in pocket change at the time. However, not all 1954D pennies are created equal. While most were just ordinary coins used for everyday transactions, a small number of them had rare errors or were preserved in pristine condition, making them highly valuable to collectors today. So, what makes some 1954D Lincoln wheat pennies worth thousands of dollars? Let's take a closer look, understanding the design of the 1954D Lincoln wheat penny. The 1954D Lincoln penny follows the classic design used throughout the wheat penny series. On the obverse, front, side, you'll find a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, detailed and finely engraved the words, "In God We Trust." At the top, the word Liberty. Position to the left, the mint year 1954, with a small D mint mark just below it, signifying it was struck at the Denver Mint. In the reverse, back, side, you'll see 2 wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America, the national motto E pluribus unum at the top. While this design is standard for all wheat pennies, certain rare variations and minting errors make some 1954D pennies exceptionally valuable today. Why are some 1954D Lincoln wheat pennies so valuable? There are several key factors that can make a 1954D Lincoln wheat penny extremely valuable. 1. Rare minting errors. Double die error. Some 1954D pennies show signs of doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. This happens when the coin is struck twice slightly out of alignment, making it highly desirable to collectors. Repunched mint mark. A small number of 1954D pennies have a repunched mint mark, meaning the D was stamped more than once. This error adds to the coin's uniqueness and value. Off-center strike. If a penny was struck off-center during production, it can fetch a much higher price than a regular, well-centered coin. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1954D pennies were accidentally struck on foreign coin blanks or silver planchets, making them exceptionally rare. 2. High-grade uncirculated condition. A 1954D Lincoln wheat penny in mint state, MS65 or higher, can sell for thousands of dollars. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for a penny that has its original luster, no heavy scratches, and sharp details. These are the ones that bring in serious money at auctions. 3. Color and natural toning. Pennies come in 3 major colors: red, RD, red-brown, RB, and brown, BN. The most valuable are those with a brilliant red color, meaning they have been well preserved over time with minimal oxidation. 4. Low population of certain varieties. Even though millions of 1954D pennies were minted, only a handful of high-grade, error, or rare variety coins have survived, making them extremely valuable to collectors today. How to check if you have a valuable 1954D wheat penny. Want to find out if your 1954D wheat penny is worth thousands? Here's what you need to do. 1. Examine the condition. If your penny looks shiny, well preserved, and free from major scratches or marks, you might have a high-grade coin worth big money. 2. Use a magnifying glass. Carefully inspect the date, lettering, and mint mark for any doubling, repunching, or other errors. 3. Weigh the coin. A normal 1954D Lincoln wheat penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly different, it could be a rare wrong planchet error. 4. Get it professionally graded. If you think you have a rare or high-grade 1954D penny, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Coins with official certification sell for much higher prices at auctions. The big reveal: how much can a rare 1954D Lincoln wheat penny be worth? Now, for the moment you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to own a rare 1954D wheat penny in mint state condition with an error, it could be worth an astonishing $78,000. Yes, you heard that right. $78,000 for a single penny. Even standard high-grade versions of the 1954D wheat penny can sell for thousands of dollars, so it's definitely worth checking your collection. Final thoughts: could you be holding a fortune? The 1954D Lincoln wheat penny is more than just an old coin, it's a potential hidden treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just found a penny in an old jar, take the time to check its details carefully. You never know, you might be holding $78,000 in your hands, so what are you waiting for? Go through your old pennies, inspect each one carefully, and see if you're the lucky owner of one of these rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next incredible discovery. Top 5. We have an exciting discovery to discuss: the 1949 Lincoln wheat penny. You might think it's just another old penny, but what if I told you that some versions of this coin are worth an astonishing amount of money? That's right, this small, everyday coin could hold incredible value, and you might have one hiding in your collection without even realizing it. In this video, we'll uncover why the 1949 Lincoln wheat penny is so special, what rare varieties exist, and how to determine if you own one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history. And, of course, we'll reveal just how much the rarest 1949 Lincoln wheat penny has sold for. It's a number you won't believe, so if you have an old coin jar or a collection passed down from family, now is the time to check, because you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Stay with us until the end, you won't want to miss this. A look back: the history of the 1949 Lincoln wheat penny. The Lincoln wheat penny series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic figure like Lady Liberty, making it an important part of American numismatic history. By 1949, the United States had emerged from World War II and was entering a period of economic growth. However, the country was still recovering from wartime material shortages, which impacted coin production. The 1949 wheat penny was struck in 3 U.S. mints: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark; Denver Mint, D Mint Mark; San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark. While millions of 1949 pennies were minted, only a handful have survived in exceptional condition or with rare errors, making them highly valuable today. Breaking down the design of the 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny. The 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny follows the classic design by Victor D. Brenner, which had been in use since 1909. On the obverse, front, side, you'll see a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the national motto, "In God We Trust." Above Lincoln's head, the word Liberty. To the left, the mint year, 1949, with the mint mark, if any, appearing just below the date. On the reverse, back side, you'll find 2 wheat stalks, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. The motto E Pluribus Unum positioned at the top. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary penny, but hidden treasures exist within this year's minting. Rare errors and variations that can turn an everyday coin into a collector's dream. What makes some 1949 Lincoln Wheat pennies so valuable? Not all 1949 pennies are worth a fortune, but some have unique characteristics that drive their value sky high. Here's what to look for. 1. Rare minting errors. Double die error. Some 1949 pennies have a distinct doubling effect on the lettering or Lincoln's profile. These rare coins are highly sought after by collectors. Repunched mint mark, RPM. If you have a 1949D or 1949S penny, look closely at the mint mark. Some were stamped more than once, creating a slightly misaligned or thicker appearance. Off-center strike. If a penny was struck off-center, leaving part of the design cut off, its value can increase significantly. The more off-center the strike, the rarer and more valuable it becomes. Wrong planchet errors. A small number of 1949 pennies were accidentally struck on foreign coin blanks, making them exceptionally rare and valuable. 2. High-grade uncirculated condition. Mint state coins. A 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny in mint state, MS65 or higher, is incredibly rare. Coins that retain their original luster with no wear can sell for thousands. The fewer scratches, marks, or blemishes, the more valuable the coin becomes. 3. Special color and toning. The most valuable pennies have a bright red, RD, color, meaning they've been well preserved with minimal oxidation. Red brown, RB, and brown, BN, pennies can still be valuable, but red coins in high grades command the highest prices. 4. Limited population of certain varieties. Even though millions of 1949 pennies were minted, only a small number of high-grade, error, or rare variety coins have survived, making them highly desirable to collectors. How to check if you have a valuable 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny. If you're wondering whether your 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny is worth thousands, follow these steps. 1. Examine the condition. The shinier and better preserved the coin, the higher the grade and the more valuable it is. 2. Use a magnifying glass. Inspect the date, mint mark, and lettering for any signs of doubling, repunching, or striking errors. 3. Weigh the coin. A standard 1949 wheat penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly heavier or lighter, it could be a rare wrong planchet error. 4. Send it for professional grading. If you believe you have a rare or high-grade 1949 penny, consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC. Professionally graded coins sell for much higher prices at auctions. The big reveal: how much can a rare 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny be worth? Now, for the moment you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to own a rare 1949 wheat penny in mint state condition with an error, it could be worth an astonishing $82,000. Yes, you heard that right. $82,000 for a single penny. Even standard high-grade 1949 wheat pennies can sell for thousands of dollars, making it well worth checking your collection. Final thoughts: could you be holding a hidden treasure? The 1949 Lincoln Wheat penny is more than just an old coin. It's a piece of history that could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a serious collector or someone who just found a penny in an old jar, take the time to check its details carefully. You never know, you might be holding $82,000 in your hands, so what are you waiting for? Go through your old pennies, inspect each one carefully, and see if you're the lucky owner of one of these rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next incredible discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!